Hola, gracias a todos por estar aquí. Mi nombre es Raven and bienvenidos. Welcome to my sacred space. And yes, I was speaking in Espanol because I'm so gosh darn excited for this captivating tarot deck. This is the Tarot de Carlotydes. This is by Carlota Santos and it is printed by Fournier. Now, if you're here, just want to get this out of the way. If you're here just for the flip through to admire the art, I would recommend that you have a look at the description box below where you will see the timestamp. So you can just jump to that part. Now, okay, so as I'm opening the plastic wrap, I'm gonna talk a little bit. So I saw this on Etsy by accident. I was just flipping through, and then the Tarot de Luz, I think that's the one with the yellow and pink colors. That one caught my eye, but the Carlotydes deck grabbed my attention, and you know what? It kept it for days. I'm telling you, like, yeah. So I was able to research quite a bit about Fournier. So Fournier is actually, fun fact, Fournier is a Spanish publication that was established in 1870. Mind-blowing, right? Can you imagine? This publication was in existence for, I don't know, like 150 plus years. That's just, whoa. And like I said, this is a Spanish publication. If Los Carabeo is an Italian publication, this is, a Spanish company. So yeah, why did I pick this deck up? I don't know. I guess I was just really intrigued by the artwork because it's so far from my aesthetics that I was just so interested. Plus, I think it has something to do with the box. I'll show you later. The box and the backing is just woof. It's just chef's kisses. So yeah, I want to show you the box first. So yeah, you can get it off of Etsy or Llewellyn. Llewellyn carries this deck as well, like similar with see, made in Spain, similar with the Los Carabeo decks. So okay. Oh, look, there's an eye. Isn't that, like, I love it when decks have little, even though this is just a talk box, I feel like it's look at that. I feel like the little details make it a little bit more special than a regular talk box. Look at that. It even has flowers here. Oh, okay. So this is strange. They have the guidebook in between the deck. Okay, so because I did a lot of research, I want to share my research with you guys. So Fournier actually so in 1870, they started printing out Spanish playing cards first, and then eventually, they ventured into like board games and all of those fun stuff. And I think it's just recently that they picked up tarot decks, or wow, it's smaller than a typical tarot size deck. Let me just find one. So yeah, if you go through their website, you will see, I think they're quite famous or quite known for their Marseille decks, but I guess just most likely very recently they picked up creations by contemporary artists like Carlota Santos, and voila, we have our Tarot de Carlotydes. So here I have the OG. So yes, it is smaller, significantly smaller. Well, not really that tiny, but it is slimmer, like, yeah. Oh, okay. So the cardstock is quite different. I think this is a little bit closer to my Los Carabeo cardstock. It is quite plasticky. It is bendy, but I don't know. I feel like it is sturdy. And look at the backing. The backing is just woof. Isn't that divine? I love it. This, like I said, this is not my typical art style. I wouldn't, you wouldn't really see me picking this deck like maybe a year ago. I would have never purchased this deck, but for some reason my aesthetic has evolved, and I'm actually happy that it did, because now I get to experience beautiful decks from, amazing artists worldwide. So it is smaller, like I said, but let's put this here while we talk about the guidebook, because I like talking about the guidebook. So as you can see, this one is not your typical guidebook, but coming from a talk box, I would say this is the normal one that goes along with a talk box, although this is my first Fournier deck. Okay, so yes, Los Cercanos Mayores, El Loco, El Mago. So I guess, same with Los Carabeo. They do have different languages. Of course, it has Spanish instructions. And then here we have English. What is tarot? Okay. So you would have the descriptions for each of the cards. This is a very interesting layout as well. So yeah, for both major and minor, so you have all the information that you would need to start using your deck. Tarot. Am I pronouncing that correctly? That's in French. And then we have Deutsch. Come on, want to see the other languages? Oh, it's in Portuguese, I guess. Que Otaro. PT. So I'm really just guessing. Oh, JP, one of my friends here on YouTube, is from Portugal. So look, am I guessing it correctly? I think this is in Portuguese. Please let me know. Obrigado. So yeah, cool. It's a tiny guidebook, but of course it has substantial information. Now let's have a look at the gorgeous cards. Oof, you know what? I'm just really, really excited for this one. Like I said, when I said that I was very intrigued with this deck, I really was. Like, I even researched about the company. So let me just try to fan this. Okay, that was quite terrible, but please forgive me. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're having a look at the cards now. Okay. Let me try to zoom in a little bit just so we can have a better view of the cards. Alright, so I think this is good. So here you would have the title card. I love it. I love touching it. It's thin, but it reminds me of my Los Carabeo cardstock, so I'm really happy about that. So here, it's a very nice title card. I think it's quite dainty and feminine, but has a little bit of darkness to it. I don't know. I feel like maybe because I'm seeing the skull, it's quite earthy. I don't understand the design. And that's the reason why it piqued my interest. I'm just so curious about this deck that, I don't know, I just really, it captivated me. So yeah. Oh, okay. Vitoria, that's where the publication is. And I think this is the guy who started the Fournier publication. Heraclio Fournier. I think so. I think I remember his name from my research. Whew. Okay. Wow. Alright, let me just bring this up closer to the camera just for a little bit so that you can see that the font is not your usual font. And this blows my mind. I think the font being like this makes it more personal. I don't know, like I feel like I don't know, I just feel like this is like the artist is it's kind of like the artist painted this and then I got it from the artist directly. I think just because of the font. That's insane, but I don't know, that's what I'm getting from this the feels that I'm getting from this deck. So I'm gonna start with the flip through right now, and then later we're going to talk about the cardstock and I don't know, whatnots, whatever. Okay, I think I'm gonna hold it this way so that it's easier for me to flip through the cards. I'm gonna put on some music and we'll start. That was otherworldly. It was so, I don't know, like enthralling, I guess that would be the word that I would use. Because I just, like, each of the cards here is like, oh, come on, Magnus. I'm so sorry, just 1 second. I apologize. I don't remember what I was saying before we were rudely interrupted by El Gato. What's up? Okay. Alright, so he stopped. So yeah, I actually had a peek of the guidebook just to check if Carlota actually explained why she used these images, like these depictions. I wonder why, because this is obviously loosely based off of Rider-Waite Smith, but I'm just really, I don't know, I'm just, oh my god, look, this one kind of looks like the female genitalia. I don't know, maybe that's just me being a little bit, oh look, there are faces there. Oh my god, this deck is truly one of a kind. Like, it's it's gorgeous. I can't even begin to, I don't know, like when I look at the cards, I see so many different elements that are beautiful. Like even, you know, this simple card here, like you can see, if you pay attention to the artwork, you will see like little details that I guess could, you know, of course, give you intuitive hits. Like for this one, you can see like, is that a lily? I'm not sure what kind of flower that is, but it's hung, like it's hanging from the moon, the crescent moon. And this one actually reminds me of The Emperor's New Clothes, if you remember that childhood book. So I guess maybe I'm not quite familiar with the rest of the characters, but because I also saw some, like, this is a cute one. Some of the images here remind me of, I don't know, like children's stories or folklores or folk tales. So maybe she, you know, gathered inspiration from different stories, which makes me, oh, this one's really amazing. Look at that. She's not even wearing her bra. Her bra is here, and there are apples. One apple is, you know, it's just the apple core that's left. She has, is that a blade on her mouth, like in her mouth, like, and wow. You know, I will probably um, really take some time digesting this deck because there are just so many things going on, so many different, look at that, elements, and I think it's just, it's too beautiful. And I love the size. You know, I don't know, it was different. I wasn't expecting this, but I am happy that it is this size because it's perfect for my hands. It's not too tiny like the tin decks. It's just perfect for my hands. I'm gonna try to shuffle it later for you guys. So for people with, you know, small hands like mine, you know, I guess this deck is perfect. Ooh, look at that. This is just a sad note. Like, I don't understand why cats are mostly depicted as the devil in, you know, most cards, but eh. Oh, and then we have, is that, I think that's a dragon. And the tower is pink. I love the La Estrella. Oh, one thing that I noticed though is that some of the cards are quite pixelated. They're not as sharp as the others. Like, look at this one. Not as sharp. But some are, you know, really like focused. And I don't know if that's because of the art style or the I don't know how they is it painted or drawn? I don't know. Like, really, I have no idea. But it is gorgeous. You know, I don't mind a little bit of, what does it say? Baila conmigo. Conmigo? Baila conmigo. Ooh. Okay. So small. So, yeah. And we have a lot of skeletons, which is pretty. And I love the colors of this card. I love that I still understand like the Spanish words and the numbers. Which is pretty cool. I like this one. Gosh, like I said, you know, this is a good cycles of the moon, I guess. So many. I wish the guidebook has more information, like, or if the creator will create, like, for example, like a full-sized guidebook with more information or the background stories as to why she chose these images or these depictions, I will definitely grab a guidebook because this is so interesting for me. Look at that. I wonder why she's all white. And also, like earlier when I was checking out, yeah, I think these are kind of like Aztec, I don't know, like temples in the back. Look at this one, it's so pretty. So feminine, so delicate, intricate. It's just beautiful. So earlier I was thinking, I was wondering if, there are some, I think, I don't know, like characters here that are from Don Quixote. Like, I don't really know. This one reminded me of Princess and the Pea, with the many beds. That's why I thought, okay, maybe these are associated with folklores or fairy tales. Wow. Beautiful. So, like, look. Oh, and you have her, I'm not sure if you can see, but there's this, her underwear is there. So I think some of them are modern, some are not. Beautiful. Jousting. This is a very brutal Reina de Espadas. Was it COVID then? I'm kidding. Okay, there you go. I'm just going through the cards again, but you've seen them one by one. Look at that outfit. Yay, I'm digging that one. But yeah, okay, I just went through it all over again, so I apologize if I wasted your time. But I just wanted to have a look, another go. Okay, I'm gonna try and shuffle. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Shuffles like a dream, you guys. So even if the cardstock is quite thinner than normal, and it is, smaller and slimmer, it is very, very manageable. I think this will hold well. Oh, I'm not sure if you can see as well, but it has some sort of like a, it's not really a shimmer, but it's not super glossy, but if it hits the, if the light hits it in the proper angle, it comes off as glossy. This is a different kind of paper and I appreciate it. I already am enjoying this Fournier deck by the Tarot de Carlotydes by Carlota Santos. I'm gonna check out other Fournier decks. Maybe in the future I might bag more of them because, I can't stop shuffling this one. So excited. It's beautiful. Try to shuffle it this way. Works that way as well. And let's do the fan again. And please don't embarrass me this time. There you go. It looks nice. I love the backing. That's it. That is the Tarot de Carlotydes by Carlota Santos published by Fournier. Let me know what you think about this deck. Do you have it in your collection? Are you going to get it? I'm so happy with my purchase. I'm like blown away with the beauty of this deck. So yeah, that's it. I have nothing else to add. Take care, you guys, and I hope I see you again soon in one of my future videos. Bye!